Hi everyone, my name is Emily and I'm a certified yoga instructor and a member of the Emmanuel College class of 2014. And I'm making this video as a resource for anyone that's been finding it hard to get up and get out of bed and get your day going. Especially over the past several weeks, the past few months, our day-to-day routines and our sense of normalcy has really been thrown off kilter. So this is just a very quick, gentle, easeful morning practice that I hope you find to be a helpful resource for you. You can get started lying down on your back. First, bring the soles of your feet onto the mat, and then let your knees fall wide open to either side. Soles of the feet drawing together, Baddha Konasana. Then place one hand onto the lower belly and one hand onto the chest. And start to bring your awareness into your breathing as it is naturally this morning. Is it deep? Is it shallow? Is it fast? Is it slow? Scan the body from the crown of the head down to the soles of the feet, checking in for any areas of tightness, tension, gripping, or holding. Then visualize the breath moving into those areas of the body. With me, inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Continue matching your inhalations with your exhalations at your own count. Maybe reaching a count of 5, 6, or 7. Deliberately send your breath into your belly. So you're feeling your hand rise on top of your belly as you inhale. And then as you exhale, the belly draws back in, hand falls down towards the back body. Working to fill up the entire expanse of the capacity of your lungs. And then when you complete your next cycle of breath, bring your hands to the outsides of your upper thighs and use your hands to help guide your legs back upright. Draw both knees in towards the chest, give yourself a hug here. And then guide your legs over towards the right side of the body. Gaze comes out over the left shoulder. Inhale to bring the legs back towards center, and then bring the legs over towards the left side of the body. Gaze comes out over the right shoulder this time. Inhale back to center. Reach for the soles of your feet. Take a happy baby. And then rock yourself up to a comfortable seat on your mat. Right shin comes in front of the left shin to start, coming into Sukhasana. Just place your hands on top of your legs and start to take some slow shoulder rolls. So as you inhale, drawing the shoulder heads up towards the ears, and as you exhale, the shoulder blades draw together along the back. Can add some arm movements into this. So as you inhale, lifting the arms up. As you exhale, drawing the elbows together behind the back as if they could kiss. Then reverse these shoulder rolls, so arms swim forward, shoulder blades climb up the back. Good, one more round just like that. And then come back to center. Walk your right hand over towards the right side of your mat. You can stay just pressing into the palm, or if it's accessible, drop the right forearm down onto the mat. And then send your left arm up and over the left side of your head. Gaze can be down so as not to add any additional strain onto the neck. Or you can be looking up towards your left arm. Both sides of your hips remain glued down onto the mat, so keep that left hip from poking upwards. Inhale, come back to center, and then take this over to the other side. So walk your left hand over towards the left side of your mat. Stay pressing into the palm or drop the left forearm down, and then send your right arm up and over your right ear. Gaze can be up or down. Keep that right hip glued down onto the mat. Feeling an opening, a lengthening across the right side body here. And then inhale, come back up to center. Send your legs out and back behind you, moving into tabletop figure 4. Begin to cycle through some cat-cows here. So as you exhale, round the spine, press into your hands. As you inhale, drop the belly, send your heart forward. Exhale, round the spine into cat. Inhale, drop the belly, heart forward, cow. Exhale, pressing into the palms, rounding the spine. Inhale, heart through the shoulder space, belly drops. Continue cycling back and forth here, matching the breath with your movement, taking this at your own pace. And feel free to add any other motions or movements that feel right for you here. Maybe swaying the hips side to side, taking some rib circles. And then after you complete one more round, just return to a neutral tabletop position. Lift the right leg up and back behind you, keeping the right knee bent, flexing the right foot so that the sole of your foot could stamp up on the ceiling above you. Draw your lower belly in, find a sense of engagement through the core, and then extend your left hand out in front of you. Turn the left palm so that the left thumb comes to face down towards the floor. And then reach that hand back, make a connection with the right foot, and kick the right foot back. Good. Bring the right knee back down to the mat, open the left hand up towards the ceiling, and then thread the left arm underneath the right shoulder space, left temple, left shoulder coming down onto the mat, thread the needle. And you can keep the right hand pressing down into the mat, or you can lift the right arm up and back behind you, maybe reaching for the left inner thigh. Good, bring the right palm back down to the mat, open up towards the left one more time, and then return to tabletop. Taking this over to the other side, lift the left leg up and back behind you, bend the left knee, keep that foot flexed, draw the lower belly in, find engagement, strengthen the core, and then send the right hand forward, turn the palm so that the right thumb comes to face towards the floor, and then reach back to connect to your left foot. Kick back through the left leg, feel a back bend here, and then release the left knee down. Open the right hand up towards the ceiling, send that arm through the left shoulder space, And then you can keep the left hand pressing down into the mat or send the left arm up and back around your back like a little wing, maybe reaching towards that right inner thigh. Good. Left palm comes back down, reach the right hand up one more time, and then return to your neutral tabletop. Exhale, send the hips back, child's pose. Inhale, rise to tabletop. Exhale, slide forward, chaturanga. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, send the hips back. Again, inhale, rise to tabletop. Exhale, slide, bending your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, send it back. 3 more times. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale, come back down. Inhale to your tabletop. Exhale, bending your elbows. Inhale to rise. Exhale, send the hips back. And then last one, inhale to your tabletop. Exhale, bending the elbows. Inhale, rise. Exhale, send the hips back. Melt the heart forward. Good. Next, inhale, return to your tabletop one more time. And then from there, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, moving into downward facing dog. Bend deeply into the right knee as you straighten the left. Bend deeply into the left knee as you straighten the right. Take this back and forth, pedaling out the legs. And then slide forward into plank. Hold your plank for 1 round of breath. And then exhale, come down nice and slow. Releasing all the way to the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, just lift your chest up off the back, using the interlace of the hands to help you pull your shoulder heads away from your ears. Draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, come back down. Keep the fingers interlaced. Inhale, this time rise up, lifting the legs and the chest up off of the mat. Exhale, come back down. Release that grip. Bring the palms next to the rib cage. Inhale, rise up into a little baby cobra. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, rise back up, lifting this time into an upward facing dog, everything coming up off the mat except for the tops of the feet. Exhale, return back down. And then one more time, inhale, come all the way up into your upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Bring the big toes together. Let the knees come down. Knees are wide open. Send the hips back. Heart melts forward. Child's pose. Walk your hands over towards the right side of the mat. Opening up the left side body here. Come back to center. And then walk your hands over towards the left, opening up the right side body. Back to center, and then inhale, press your way up into a seat. Send your legs out long in front of you. To start, bring your hands by your hips, reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling, finding length in the spine, and then walk your hands alongside your legs, stopping at any point that feels appropriate for you this morning. So you can stay just like this. If you can reach the soles of your feet, then you can grip there and use that grip to help you fold more forward into this posture. Inhale to find length in the spine. Exhale to release. Inhale, walk the hands back up along either side of the legs. And then allow yourself to come all the way down on your back. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat, about hips width distance apart. If you have access to a block, you can just slide that block underneath your sacrum for a supported bridge. Otherwise, we'll do a regular bridge together. Start to shimmy your shoulder blades closer together underneath your back. Inhale to lift your hips up towards the ceiling, and then bring the hands to clasp underneath your back. You can use the press of the arms down into the mat to help you lift your hips a little bit more. Breathing here. And then exhale, gently return your hips back down. Next, inhale, lift the hips back into bridge once more. Shimmy the shoulders under, clasp the hands. Exhale, release all the way back down. Cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh, and then pull this figure four shape a little closer towards your body. You can use the right elbow to help you press the right leg further away. And then switch to the other side. Left ankle crossing over the top of the right thigh. Hands interlaced behind the right thigh. Release. Rock yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bring your palms open on top of your knees. As a gesture of being open to whatever the day brings, whatever the day has to offer to you today. Give yourself a little extra love and gratitude for doing something good for you this morning. Thank you so much for coming to practice, and have a wonderful day.